Please sit with your homeroom, sixth grade. No. No. All right, sixth grade. So we wanted to have this assembly do something for you guys at the end of the year, something fun. That's why I did the breakfast, got you a tour of the high school, and we felt like this was a good way to celebrate the end of the year. So that is why we brought you guys into the gym for an assembly. We're going to do some fun awards. We got some really good student speeches, and then Mr. Hughes is going to come talk for a bit too. But I'm going to hand it over to Miss G now that she's here.
Not used to microphones, so I might be too loud. Yeah, I'll read it. Okay, so you guys voted on the most likely when you were in class, and so we have the results, and I have them. One thing I want to note is that Carter got most likely to invent something amazing, but he's not here, so I gave him this award.
Good morning, OES students. You have 1 minute to get to your third hour class. All OES students, please go to your third hour class at this time.
At least they warn you, right? Okay, so most likely to become a teacher goes to Audrey Robinson. to Manelli. Best partner to work with in the whole 6th grade goes to Kenzie. All right, most daring, which I think could have gone to many of you, because many of you are quite daring. But the voted most daring 6th grader goes to Brody. They voted before the tree farm. All right, most artistic goes to Mari Rager. This award is very special to my heart because one thing that I really appreciate and encourage everyone to do is to just be kind to other people. We don't see that all the time. But this person was voted the kindest 6th grader, and that would be Lexington Pham. A lot about leadership, right, in 6th grade, and all through OES. So this is a very important word as well. Voted the best leader in 6th grade goes to Paige. Paige, would you like to stay up here since you will probably do first? Okay. All right. So next, in reading class, I had you all do or write a speech to kind of reflect on the year or be inspiring to others. And then we voted on the ones that we thought were the best. So, from my homeroom, we voted for Paige. Do you have it? Okay. Listen up for our greatest 6th grade leader.
Good morning, teachers and students. This year was sort of something special. Everyone grew up and we all made new memories. Although first of all, I'd like to thank all my teachers and leaders who made our last year in Oregon Elementary School amazing. So thank you. As we walk through the halls in our final day here, it probably brought back memories. Maybe they were our first time here, and maybe it was where we made a friend. This year was our last year of a lot of things, one of them being recess, which is probably the one that I'm going to miss the most. But to be honest, it's probably all part of this journey we all call life. I would also like to give a very special thanks to someone who pushed me to do things I never thought I would do. He helped me get through the school year and start moving my day. He is Chase Rosenbaum. I can't wait for this world to change, but I do hope that some of us stick with what they are now. 6th grade was great, and I hope the future years are just as amazing as this year. Thank you.
All right, so from Ms. Smith's homeroom, we have Nepali and Olivia Buckle.
will not miss elementary school, but we will miss the playgrounds, Mr. Boyer, Mrs. Smith, Mrs. Anderson, Ms. Paxton, and seeing our younger siblings in the building.
In that little morning, Olivia's day was the light reflecting off of Mr. Boyer's bald spot. And I also little one day, she had shown us pictures of herself.
Mrs. Anderson always lit up our day.
She would let us hang out in her classroom for recess instead of going outside in the freezing cold. We will miss Miss Anderson and wish she could go to the junior high with us.
Even though Mr. Boyer is not nice to Miss Anderson, he is still my favorite teacher, but I'm sure we are not his favorite students.
Now that we are out of elementary school, we won't have a teacher holding our hands as we go. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Boyer's homeroom was a tie. So we have two speeches. We have Jasmine and Tim. You guys can come up together. You two can go right back, okay? Thank you. Sixth grade was one heck of a ride, so I'm going to take this small moment to honor a great friend of mine who moved away halfway through here. Jackson Process Parker was a great friend, and don't worry, me and a bunch of my friends still keep in contact with them. Anyways, I'd like to take this next moment to honor the last of everything that we have ever done. A very wise person, known as myself, once said, "There will always be light at the end of the tunnel as long as you're positive." That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about at all. Okay. Anyways, the last time we walked through the halls of OES, the last PE class, the last time we walked inside for recess, all the friends we made along the way, none of it matters except for the fact it does. Sixth grade went by rather fast, but that's not exactly a bad thing. But it's also not a good thing. Okay, I'll admit it wasn't that good of an experience overall. It was all the bullies, the idiots, the drama. Was there any reason for it all? No. Drama's not necessary, none of it's necessary. Or complaining to the teacher that you want to play Tetris instead of stretching. Yes, I'm looking at you, Jonathan. None of it is necessary. Okay, this is probably the cringiest part of the speech. Should I just skip it? No. Okay. If you had a conversation with Joey at any time during this year, you'll understand it. Who asked? Who asked? Even with an astonishing 2 years at OES, the years of 2020/2022 were a great year in Oregon. 2 years is enough to say that the Oregon School District is packed full of memories so close to my heart. To close my little rant here, I'm going to close with a poem I wrote called Shooting Star. Up there in the sky, do you see it? It's a shooting star. You can tell who you really are. Do what you want. Be who you want to be. Let's hear it for class of 2028. All right, quiet down, please. And if you have a phone out, it should be in your pocket. All right, let's have it quiet. We're gonna get ready for Jasmine now.
Hello, students, teachers, peers, and others. I'd like to thank you all for coming out today. I'm going to take this time to reflect on how our school year has been. The fun times, like the first science experiment in Mr. Mendoza's class, the time we built pyramids out of toothpicks and marshmallows in our week or so Mr. Boyer's class, and the dream vacation in Michigan's room. Or the funny times, like when Brody and Zach got married toward the beginning of the school year. Or the time that Maya stole Raylan's Chromebook because of a checkers game. Or when Brody smashed his computer playing Crossy Road. Or maybe if you remember when a few people were watching 1980 Jazzercise in Miss G's class instead of doing our fossils essay. Do you remember the first time we entered the school or the first game day in Miss G's class? Those were all first, but it's time to have our last class in the school. Or seeing our past teachers in the hallways. We are all so lucky to have the students, even if they've left already for a new school. Everyone here has put so much work and effort to make sure they get over to the junior high. We have all taught our teachers and peers things, and And even if it was how to come down a YouTube video, Mr. Boyer. But this year we have all learned something new and have been taught something. We are all a team. We have all successfully passed 6th grade and are going on to 7th. Think of all the firsts in this grade. The first test we took, the first SEL lesson, the first review, the first time we saw the student return to the building after being out for the first quarter. I always all the teachers here that are working at educating us and helping us with different things. Even if the days were hard, they always helped us and never gave up after multiple problems we could have had. Thank you, Mr. Boyer, for always making class fun. Thank you, Mr. Mendoza, for always helping us experiment with different things. Thank you, Ms. G, for always being there when someone needs help. And thank you, Ms. Schmidt, for never giving up on a math problem even if it was too difficult. When you leave today, go on the summer break, respect your parents, and pass school without Google.
And then finally, we have a few ladies that worked across homerooms because they were different classes, but they're besties, so we let them do it anyway. We have Madeline, Alexia. Is Olivia going with you? Yes or no? Okay, come on up.
Good morning, students, parents, students and teachers. I'd like to start off by saying thank you to the people who guided us through elementary school.
In the beginning of the year, I struggled with many problems like any other student would. But thanks to the teachers, we're not alone. They have pushed us through our best, and with that foundation, we can kick butt. Really just something I love for your system, but teachers, thank you for everything.
Next, I would like for you to remember, even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you just sit there. Get going before it's too late. Even though you made it through 6th grade, you still have to try harder in your following years of school and life.
So remember, if an opportunity does not knock, you just have to build a door. Don't forget, you're the key to success. No one else is responsible for it.
The last thing to say is that we'll miss our teachers. Mr. Mendoza and Fun Science projects have Mrs. Smith find so many different math-related activities like Dream Home and Vacation. The way Mr. Boyer does open house tests and fun STEM business. And last but not least, Miss G makes learning fun and is really good at winning arguments even if they're pointless. Thank you for making 6th grade memorable. Congratulations on getting through this year.
Thanks for the panda. It was a hit. All right, that concludes our student speeches, and Mr. Fuels is here just in time to give us a lovely send-off.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Is anybody really sad about leaving elementary school? Well, we just wanted to take a few moments to say a few words before you officially leave Morgan Elementary School and move on to the junior high. First and foremost, I want you all to know that I and Mrs. Virgil are so proud of each and every one of you. During your time at OES, especially the past 3 school years, you guys have overcame so much. Being a 6th grader is never easy, but then everything that was kind of thrown on top of you with remote learning, having to stay at home, and just the challenge of being a kid that's growing up. And you guys have overcame all that. You've done it with a smile on your face, and you're a bunch of wonderful kids. So we are very proud of you for all of that, and you should be proud of yourselves. The other thing I would like to say to you is next year you have a unique opportunity and it's probably the best thing about junior high and high school, and that's the opportunity to be involved. So I challenge you, all of you, to find something to be involved with. So you've got opportunities with sports, you got opportunity with drama, with band, with choir, with student council, with opportunities to be involved in service projects. Pick at least one thing and be involved with that, and I promise you your experience will be much better. And just because you're leaving OES, that doesn't mean that you stop being our student. So if you ever have a question, a problem with something, or you just want to stop and say hi, we'll be just across the street. So don't be a stranger, we'll be cheering on you the whole way. So, with that, I wish you well. We'll miss you. Have a great summer, everybody. So sixth graders, I had to line it up with your homeroom teacher. We'll walk back. Stay in the bleachers until your homeroom teacher gets you. Then we'll start to dismiss as we make our way back to the school.